Have you heard? Shout out to T.I. and Tiny. They were awarded $71 million after a jury found that MGA Entertainment had violated the intellectual property of their OMG Girlz group with L.O.L surprise OMG dolls. That was a lot right there, wasn't it? A lot of acronyms in that. But I remember when this was a big case, you know what I mean? I remember T.I. had come out with a music group called the OMG Girlz, you know what I mean? I believe it was a kids group that they were rocking with. Only see their name, likeness, and identity infringed upon when MGA Entertainment came out with their L.O.L surprise OMG dolls. T.I. and Tiny received $17.9 million in real damages and $53.6 million in punitive damages after a 3-week trial went down in California. In their verdict, jurors said that 13 of the L.O.L surprise OMG dolls had infringed on the trade dress and misappropriated the name, image, and likeness of T.I. and Tiny's OMG Girlz band, according to Rolling Stone. They also found that a 14th doll violated the group's trade dress, while a 15th misappropriated the band's name, image, and likeness. During the trial, T.I. and Tiny alleged that MGA dolls copied the OMG Girlz looks at very specific public events or publicized photos and provided evidence to support their argument. MJ's founder, Isaac Larhan, had testified during the court proceedings that the group played no role in the look of the dolls and referred to T.I. and Tiny as extortionists, which is very offensive. And I like to see things like this. I hate when big corporations, come down and just out-lawyer you, out-court you, and make sure that, you can't fight them. Like, shout out to T.I. and Tiny. They had the resources to fight them, and they were awarded. They were, for their efforts. And I never heard of the OMG Girlz, to be honest. I remember when they were coming out with it, but I've never heard no music or anything that they put out from them. So this lawsuit actually might have made them more money than the girls group would have made them through music. So shout out to them for that. Tiny went to Instagram and said, "Man, we may look crazy because we've been crying tears of joy. We are so grateful, God. Thank you so much to the jurors, first and foremost. We want to thank you in person, but you guys were gone. To our amazing dream team, you guys killed it. We owe you everything." And it's dope to see, former rappers. And I mean, I wouldn't even call T.I. a former rapper because I believe he dropped music within the past year. But it's dope to see, rappers that had way bigger buzz maybe a decade ago, still in the news for something positive. Something else I saw T.I. do this week was shut down his son's video shoot. Him and Boosie shut down their son's video shoot, letting them know what they was doing was ignorant. They was perpetuating violence. They were perpetuating gun use, drug use. They were, being a little bit more hood than they probably grew up. Let's call a spade a spade.
I've been seeing him around too there a lot. You gonna raise your own hand? I've been seeing him around too. Huh? But when you got drugs, it ain't. I know that. When y'all got drugs around those legal guns, they called. It's not legal. Possession of a firearm and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. You been around too there a lot. I mean, you gotta talk. Yeah, you gonna be taking some licks. You been hanging.
We've seen this type of thing before with T.I. and King Harris, letting them know, you were raised a certain type of way. You're not from the hood. You're not going to do this. And, T.I. and Boosie did not like what they seen. Boosie's son and T.I.'s son, King Harris, it was on the video. They had the girls back there. They was doing their damn thing, pulling out guns, talking about drugs, typical things you see in rap videos. You know what I mean? Now, this video looks like it was filmed a little while back when King was rocking the blue raspberry color hair twist. But it just started to make the light of day, and people found it funny the way that, T.I. and Boosie, former gangster rappers, kind of just shutting it down and letting them know. But it would be silly if it was the opposite. If I saw T.I. and Boosie, perpetuating King and what's his kid's name? Raw. Make sure I know his name. Tootie Raw, and sitting on the sidelines where they're just playing with guns, acting ignorant, got girls looking crazy. I would think that's ignorant. I would think that's leading the next generation down the wrong path. So, at a certain point, it happens in my own parenting life where I'm like, damn, I got to be a parent right now. And I think that was what T.I. and Boosie felt in that moment. They had to be parents. They was like, yo, we this don't feel right to sit on the sideline and see this and just let this rock and shut it down. I said, nah, I ain't doing that. We ain't. And honestly, he's putting some real game on them because they both been through their own legal situations regarding guns, regarding drugs. So they're like, yo, why are we not going to give you the game that's going to help you to avoid that? So as much as King Harris and Tootie Raw probably didn't want to hear it, them boys needed somebody to sit them down. They both look just like they dad though. I definitely see the resemblance. You can't can't miss it, man. I was thinking the other day, man, if you like the son of a rapper, you know, you came up under decent times, or remember Michael Irvin's son was trying to rap, you the son of the athletes, go for the streaming route. Because you know what I mean, one, you ain't gotta play the gangster role, and two, your dad don't really know the business like that to be, you know what I'm saying, stepping on your stepping on your shine, so to speak, or not letting you to be able to do what you want to do. But you trying to literally follow in your dad's footsteps, yeah, they gonna be like, yo, that's not the way to go. They don't know nothing about these video games or being on YouTube or none of that. So you know what I mean, that should have been the route that I would go instead of trying to be a gangster, because they do come across very disingenuous, man. Perfect Talk is what it do. It's your guy DJ Playboy holding it down for the Perfect Talk podcast, man. Thank you so much for checking out this short clip. If you like what you see, go check out the full episodes right there. Also hit the subscribe button, turn them notifications on, hop in the comments, baby.